This administration has committed to making absolutely certain that we house 3 specific communities in the locations where they're found.
The city is proposing to build transitional shelters like this one out in Waianae. Mayor Caldwell says the modular temporary housing will serve only the homeless living in the area,
which has a very unique population of homeless, many, many families who live on our beaches and sometimes on the Mauka side of the road in the Halikoa and Keawe. And we want to get these families into homes where they can have a stable living environment, where they can have a kitchen and a bathroom, and they can have their family with them, their children, and feel secure, where they can actually leave for the day, lock a door, know that their possessions are safe, and that nothing is going to be taken away from them. And where the city isn't going to come by and enforce a law and make them move and allow them to be in a place where they can get back on their feet.
As we all know, it's like a multi-pronged approach. And when we're talking about the transitional sector, like what the mayor is proposing, many times that's overlooked. So I'm so grateful to him and his team for working and making sure that, we look at this at a holistic approach instead of just a piecemeal that everyone's talking about.
We want to help people and not create a barrier that they have to jump higher to get into housing.
Under the proposal, up to 20 modular units will be built on a vacant 1-acre site right off of Farrington Highway. The project can accommodate up to 90 people.
I know there's a lot of concern among our community about this, and I think it'll be easier for the community to accept if there's some assurances that these houses will be filled by people from Waianae, as the mayor had mentioned. The community is concerned. We don't want it to become a draw for homeless from across the state.
I hope that this project can produce what the community wants to see in the community, which is something that doesn't put an eyesore or put a burden on community residents.
This is what it looks like now, and it's been I served for the neighborhood for a while, and we'd like to go in with a cleanup and demolish the old house that's been there for quite some time, clear up the lot, and put about 3 modulars. This is what the house looks like now. So we're trying to also, clean up and be better neighbors to the people there. This is a typical style of container unit. It's pretty nice. We can't promise it'll look like this exactly. Mayor wants it like this, so we're trying to do our best to do a really good product for the community.
Waianae residents and community leaders like the idea.
Well, I really appreciate the city thinking outside the box and coming up with these micro units. I know a lot of families that are struggling and can't afford the traditional 2 to 3 bedroom house. And I also know many families on this coast who are living in transitional shelters now and are very worried about where they're going to go when their time is up.
I do applaud the city for taking the initiative to propose such a project like this that is not a direct homeless shelter, but homeless housing, putting these individuals who don't have houses and its families into a house setting where they don't have to worry about the conditions of living in the street.
It's a model that we would like to repeat in other communities around this island, where we have a provider, we have an intake, we have a common room, an office, but we also have a true community that's working here with units around, as I say, the common area, units around the common area, units around a common area, where people can come and go, lock their things, go to work if they can, know that their children have a place to play and be safe, can get to school easily. We want our youth of this community to be able to go to school that right now may be living on the beaches.
The end game is to provide some stability, make sure they're on their feet, and then make sure that they can go on into the general community and upgrade into maybe bigger homes.
The project, including the land and building, is estimated to cost $2.3 million. Leeward Coast residents will be able to voice their concerns about the plan at upcoming neighborhood board meetings. If all goes well, construction on the project should be completed by next summer.